Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be showing you this makeup look right here. This is my current everyday makeup look. I've just been loving all these products. If you watched my last Ulta Sephora haul video, you'll see that I bought a lot of new base products and products based on my bridal makeup trial that I had done. So this is kind of my tutorial with all those products in action. So if you've been curious to see those and curious to see how I've been doing my makeup daily, then you'll love this video and please keep watching. I'm gonna start out with eyes, and I'm gonna use my usual MAC Painterly paint pot. So I'm just taking this on a tiny brush and going to prime my eyelids, and all of my brushes are disgustingly dirty. I'm going to wash them after this. I just knew I needed to film for you guys today, so I was waiting to wash them until after so that I would have brushes to use. So for eyes, I'm going to do something a little different, and usually I use my go-to matte quad. As you can tell, these shades are very well loved. I usually use this one, which is Rice Paper, to set the lid, and then Soft Brown here all over in the crease. But today I'm going to do, as I throw my brush onto the ground, but today I'm going to do something a little different, and I'm going to use my Tom Ford Eye Color Quad. This is in the shade Honeymoon, and I mentioned this before, how I bought this probably like a year ago when I got engaged, because I just always like lusted after this palette and like imagined having it as like something to use on my honeymoon. So I've been using it because my wedding is less than a month away, so it just felt like the right time to kind of start using all this special stuff that I've been acquiring. So I'm just using the light shimmery shade all over the lid with my regular Bobbi Brown eye blender brush. And then same thing as I usually do with Soft Brown. This is the Morphe M518, and I'm just gonna take, actually I'm not gonna use this brush. What brush have I been using? I like using this one a little better. This is the Morphe M505 because it's slightly more tapered and pointed. So I'm gonna take this like bronzy shade. And I know it's like, you know, a cardinal sin of makeup to use a shimmery color like this in the crease, but I just love these shimmery shades and I think it's just really beautiful and fun. So I'm just rocking with it, and I usually use this bronzy one and then I go in afterwards with the more like cranberry shade over here. I think this is just like such a beautiful look for fall, and if you have blue eyes like I do, the kind of like purpley bronzy shades are like just the most flattering shades to bring out blue eyes. So some days I leave it here and just do the bronzy in the crease, but today I'll go ahead and show you with the cranberry shade also. So I'm just taking a little bit of that, and same thing with this tapered brush and just putting that through the crease also, and it gives it just a little more of like a red cranberry-y vibe. And then I haven't used the super dark purple shade in this palette yet, but I think it would be super beautiful like underneath the lash line or as kind of like to smudge your liner. But I'm just really low maintenance with my shadows, so this is about as much as I can muster the strength to do here. Using 3 shades is already outside my comfort zone, and I feel like the lighting is really overexposed. It's super, it looks overcast, but it's actually smoke from all the fires we're having here, so there's kind of like harsh lighting, so hopefully it looks okay. And then I'm gonna move on to liner, and I'm gonna use my Too Faced Better Than Sex liquid liner, which you have to shake up a little bit first, and I am just gonna do a quick little wing on each side. All right, winged liner is on. They're very crooked and uneven, but I just don't have the patience today to fix them. And now I'm going in with my CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara in black. This is like my holy grail favorite drugstore mascara at the moment. It doesn't really smudge bad on me at all, and it doesn't irritate my eyes. I find a lot of mascaras, especially ones that are like have lash building fibers and stuff like that and are volumizing, which I like a volumizing mascara. A lot of the volumizing mascaras really irritate my contacts and get like chunks stuck on my contacts, and it doesn't happen with this. Like I love Maybelline The Falsies. That was my holy grail mascara forever, and I love that. If you don't wear contacts, highly recommend that formula. I love it, but it just does not agree with my contacts. Like I would just get little smudges of mascara on my contact and it would like blur my whole vision and be like you're like unable to scrape it off. Like you can't get it off the contact, and it would just like ruin my contacts and my eyes would be hurting and I couldn't see. So anyway, love this mascara. That is it for eye makeup for now. And now moving on to the base. As I mentioned in my last few videos, I had my makeup trial done for my wedding. I'm having a makeup artist do my makeup for my wedding, and I have my trial, so I'm going to go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This is the Smooth and Blur Primer. It's a little mini size. Got it at Ulta. Anyway, this was one of the products. This and the foundation and the concealer I'm going to use are all products that I mentioned in my last haul that I bought because the makeup artist used them on me and I just loved the effect. So I've really, like, in the last few years stayed away from this kind of like silicone-y primer because I've just always heard how bad it is for acne prone skin, but my skin is in a really actually pretty good state right now and I'm trying to keep that going for the wedding. But when she used these products on me at the trial, I really loved them, and then I also wanted to keep using them before the wedding in case my skin had any negative reaction to them. I really wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to irritate my skin or break my skin out or do anything crazy. So I've been using that primer, and then this foundation. This is the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation. I have the shade 107 Fair, which I think is a really nice match for me. It does have like that slightly, I don't want to say green undertone, but slightly like greeny undertone. Like I find a really green undertone product is like the It Cosmetics CC Cream. This is not as bad as that. I really like this color match. Sometimes I just feel like it looks a little dark on me, but other times it looks perfect. So, and the makeup artist used it, so I'll trust her. I think this is a good color match. Anyway, love this foundation. As you can see, it's a really like medium to full buildable coverage foundation, and I just love the way it lasts on me. I find it lasts throughout the day really well. And oh, I forgot to mention, I squeezed the pump onto my hand and I'm picking it up with my beauty blender from there. That's what I've been doing ever since. I'm telling you, this makeup artist just changed my life when she did my makeup, because she was doing that, of course, because makeup artists always kind of work off of a palette for, you know, sanitary reasons. So she did it that way and I was like, wow, it just like felt like it blended and worked so much better than how when I normally like squeeze my foundation directly onto the beauty blender. So I don't know if it's like all in my head or not, but I love kind of putting it on the back of my hand lately. So I'm using one pump on the T-zone, and then I'm going to go in with another pump for my cheeks. Next up is going to be concealer, and this is the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade 20B Light. For the longest time, I've been using 16N, which is Fair Light Neutral. Super similar shades. Fair Light Neutral, I think, is like one step lighter than this one, which is light. But again, this was what was used on me during my trial. So I've been doing this as well, like just squeezing everything off the applicator onto the back of my hand before applying it. And I've been really liking how this blends out concealer rather than drawing on a huge line. So I'm just picking that up on the tip of my beauty blender and dabbing under the eye. Now to set the under eye concealer, I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Powder in the shade Lavender, which I absolutely love for brightening under the eyes. This is like just the most brightening powder I think I've ever used. So I'm going to take my little Real Techniques setting brush, and I have some in the lid here, and I'm just going to set, I used to like pick this up with my beauty blender and set under here, but I just have found that I can just eliminate that step and set with the brush lately. It's a little more low maintenance, but again, I love this setting powder. If you need something super brightening, if you have fair skin like I do and want something super brightening, I think this lavender shade is amazing. I'm not sure how it would turn out on like a more tan or like medium complexion, but on a fair complexion like mine, I think this is really brightening. But I will warn you, I say this every time I use this in a video, do not use this powder if you're going to be around flash photography. I was using this religiously leading up to my engagement party last year, actually, and then I wore this powder when I did my makeup for that. And ooh, powder flew everywhere when I shut it. And I had like those huge white circles under my eyes from the flash. So this has really bad flashback, just a word warning. But to set the rest of my face, I'm going to use my tried and true favorite. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Light Plus. And I'm using this on my big Osmosis full face brush. I absolutely love this powder. It's just my ride or die holy grail. Moving right along to bronzer, I'm going to use a combination of Benefit Hoola and Hoola Light. I know if you've watched my channel for a long time, I've been a big proponent of just regular Hoola, and I think you can get away with wearing it if you're fair like I am. This is just the ultimate like cult favorite contour shade. But when I had my makeup done, she used Hoola Light on me all over, and then she used a little bit of Hoola also to kind of deepen it. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm just applying Hoola first, just on the cheeks only, to kind of get that more dramatic contour look. And then don't worry if it looks a little crazy, I'm going to go on top with Hoola Light. And by the way, I'm using this on the Morphe M530 brush, which is one of my favorite bronzer brushes. I absolutely love the Real Techniques duo fiber face brushes. And then this is probably my second favorite for bronzer. But I've been liking just this one because it's like a little smaller and like, I don't know, just easy to control the placement. The bigger duo fiber one gives a little bit more of like a diffused bronzy look. This one I'm going for like a little bit more of a contoury look lately, so that's the reason I'm using this one. But this brush and those Real Technique ones are definitely my favorite. But as you can see, I'm just going over where I did the regular Hoola with Hoola Light, and it's just kind of diffusing it out and kind of deepening. And then I'm doing my forehead as well, and then I'm also going to do my nose. So I've been kind of like out of doing a dramatic like nose contour, so I've just been putting the bronzer on top to kind of give that sun-kissed defined look, and then I'll just take some down the neck as well. Now for highlight, I'm going to use Benefit Cookie. This is like one of my favorites recently. I discovered this a while ago, and it's a super nice highlight. Like, it's just nice, it's perfect. Not too much, not too little. I just love it. And then for blush, what I've been using every single day is my holy grail. This is the Marc Jacobs Lush and Libido Air Blush. Just being honest, this is what I've been using, but I've seen that this is getting discontinued. Like, they don't have it at Sephora anymore. I think I found it online at Bloomingdale's and was able to link it for you guys in the past, but it's just like hard to find. I don't know what's happening, if they're just like getting rid of this altogether. So since you guys can't get your hands on that, I'm going to use my second favorite, which is this Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur blush in the shade Pink Sky, which I've been loving for almost a year now. I feel like I just love this blush, but it gives a similar like cool toned, bright pinky look. Now for brows, I'm using my LA Girl Shady Slim brow pencil in the shade Brunette, which is one of the darker brow products that I use. I like my ColourPop one the best. That's my holy grail, but I've been trying to kind of use up stuff in my collection. So this is one of the last ones I have, and then I have a backup of the ColourPop one in my drawer as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. I do really like this one. It just is slightly darker than my like holy grail shade, but it definitely still works. I just got a phone call and I absentmindedly was finishing up my brows without showing you guys. So I filled them in and then I set them with my Essence Make Me Brow brow gel. This is in the shade 3 Soft Brownie Brows. And now I'm just gonna do some bottom lash mascara, which I go through phases where I love it and then I don't do it for a super long time. So I haven't been doing it for a super long time, and now I'm just in a phase where I want it again. So I'm using this MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash mascara, and it's nice because it has this little tiny wand. And if you can hear noise in the background, football season has started again, so the backgrounds of my videos will never be quiet again because I film these on the weekends when I'm not at work. So yeah. Okay, and I got a little smudge of mascara under on this side, but I'm gonna wait for it to dry and then wipe it off. So for lips, I've been doing a couple different combos that I'll show you. Okay, the first one that I want to wear today, but I might show you the new one just because you haven't seen it, is using my MAC Subculture lip liner and then my Charlotte Tilbury Kim KW lipstick, and then my Pat McGrath Love Potion Lust Gloss lip gloss on top. This little trio is like my favorite. This has been my holy grail for a while now. I just love that combo. But newer things that I got in my last haul that you guys saw is this Marc Jacobs lip liner in Nudist, and then the NARS Orgasm Afterglow lip balm. So this is like just a nice hydrating everyday thing. I'm tempted to show you guys this one because you haven't seen it, but I really want to wear the other one today. So, okay, I think I'm going to go with the one I want to wear. So this is the MAC Subculture lip liner first. So lips are lined, and now this is the Charlotte Tilbury Kim KW lipstick, and mine is getting really short. This is just such a holy grail, like my favorite nude lipstick. And it's just such a shame when I have to wear a mask and the lips don't show. It's my favorite part. And now I'm just using that Pat McGrath lip gloss on top. Okay, and that's it for the lips. Let me know if you guys want to see those other products in action. I have another tutorial in mind, and it's kind of a different makeup look that I do where I use those lip products, so I think I'll do that instead. But this is kind of more the lip that I would wear with this look, so that's why I picked it. Okay, and that is it. This has been my current everyday makeup. This or something similar. I don't always do the liner, and sometimes I do a little less shadow or a different lip, but overall this has been my everyday makeup look. Definitely this foundation, concealer, powder, bronzer, blush, highlight duo has been what I've been wearing every single day. So I wanted you guys to see this. I'm not doing my makeup every single day, but every day that I do my makeup, this has been the look. So I've been loving it, and I can't wait to wear this foundation on my wedding day. It's just, it wears so good on my oily skin. I definitely do get oily still, but it like just wears nicely and doesn't look too like grease ball. So I've just been loving it. I'll have all the products I used linked down below for you guys, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you want to see in my next video. I think my next one coming up should be my bridal shower video. I just took a few clips of that day and did like a teeny tiny bit of vlogging, so I want to show you guys that. Otherwise, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.